Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mount Moon TCG. Well, Destined Rivals has been released on PTCG Live and is currently out in stores for you to buy some physical cards. So go do that because people are getting their hands on this because people are very excited for this set, and I don't blame them because one of the big great things about this set is we got Team Rocket's Pokemon that are coming back to the Pokemon trading card game. So I think we're going to take a look at some Team Rocket cards today because I'm pumped, I'm stoked, love Team Rocket. Wearing a Team Rocket shirt actually. Yeah, love Team Rocket, a lot of great cards in this set. Hopefully we can talk about some other decks, maybe talk about Cynthia's Garchomp later down the line, Marnie's Grimmsnarl maybe down the line, but today's video is Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. So let's talk about it. So Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX is a Psychic-type Pokemon with 280 HP. It has an ability that can hurt a little bit. Power Saver, this Pokemon can't attack unless you have 4 or more Team Rocket's Pokemon in play. So you need to have Mewtwo in the active and then 3 more Team Rocket on your bench in order to attack, which can be a little bit, it's not a great ability. Having no ability is better than this, but that's what we got to work with. But anyhow, for 3 energy, we got Erasure Ball, does 160 plus discard up to 2 energy from your benched Pokemon. This attack does 60 more damage for each card you discarded in this way. So we got the 160 base damage plus 120 if you discard 2 energy. That is hitting for 280 damage, which one-shots a Rocket's Mewtwo. We're back to the Mewtwo wars, everybody. I knock out your Mewtwo. No, I knock out your Mewtwo. I knock out your Mewtwo. We're back to this again. So we're hitting for 280 with this attack. It is weak to Dark, which can be relevant. I know Roaring Moon is seeing a lot of play, or maybe not seeing a lot of play. It's getting more popular now. It did win our regional championships recently, so do keep that in mind. And Charizard is still a Darkness-type Pokemon, so even if they don't take any prize cards, they still one-shot Mewtwo, so do keep that in mind. Resistance to fighting, meh. 3 retreat cost, yeah, yikes. Anyhow, so that's Team Rocket's Mewtwo. So, how are we going to power up this Team Rocket's Mewtwo? A way that we can power up a Team Rocket's Mewtwo is we can get some energy into play with this Spidops here. We're going to use Charging Up to put an energy from the discard pile onto this Spidops, and then we can use cards like Energy Switch to move that to the Team Rocket's Mewtwo. So the Spidops is a pretty decent card. It also has Rocket Rush, does 30 damage for each of your Team Rocket's Pokemon in play. So if you have a full board state of Team Rocket's Pokemon, that's 6 Pokemon, you're doing, hold on, carry the 1, I can't do math, 180 damage. That took me a little longer than it actually should have to do some math. But yeah, 180 damage, and then if you have, let's just say if you're playing a Terra Pokemon that's, well, there's no Terra Team Rocket Pokemon, I don't think. No, there isn't. So you gotta have the bench space, and then that you can add 2 extras. Then you're doing more damage. I don't know exactly how much more, but a little bit more. But I don't know if we're gonna go that route. I don't know if someone's gonna make a deck like that, but it could be fun to see. But anyhow, that's a way to charge up the Mewtwo. There's a card that we'll talk about in the energy section in a little bit. But that's kind of fun. Team Rocket Spidops can be really, really fun. We also do have a card like Team Rocket's Articuno with the Repelling Veil ability. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to basic Team Rocket's Pokemon. And existing effects not removed and damage is not an effect. So when I was talking about the Roaring Moon a bit earlier, there's the attack that can just knock anything out. I believe that's still an effect of an attack. It's not doing damage. That's an effect. Just knock out your opponent's Pokemon. If you've got this Articuno in play, they can't just one-shot you. And then it can prevent some other effects, like if they try to paralyze you, if they try to poison you, maybe de-evolve your Pokemon with an attack, I don't know. But Articuno kind of stops all of those fun shenanigans. And then The attack Dark Frost, 60 plus. If this Pokemon has any Team Rocket's energy attached, it does 60 more damage. We're not going to worry about that attack. We're just put it in here for the Repelling Veil ability. We also got this Team Rocket's Mimikyu, which can be really, really good against certain decks. The Gemstone Mimicry, choose one of your opponent's active Terra Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. So if they're playing something like a Wellspring Mask Ogerpon, or they're playing like, you know, even a Charizard EX, Dragapult EX, you can copy those attacks for 2 energy, which is kind of a fun idea. So we do play one of those just because it can be such a versatile card against, you know, Terra Box decks, you know, Dragapult, Charizard, whatever the card or case may be. That can be really, really fun. We do got this Team Rocket Sneasel in the deck as well. Strike the Sleeper attack. The attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon for each damage counter on that Pokemon. So it essentially takes the damage that's already on it, it doubles it, and then puts it on that Pokemon. So for example, if they have, you know, 100 damage on that Pokemon, you take the 100, you double it to 200, put the 200 on the Pokemon with 100, 300 damage. You could knock out some Pokemon in that way. Do keep in mind, we do have Shaman that did come out in this set. Shaman prevents damage being done to non-rulebox Pokemon. Keep that in mind. So if there is a big rulebox Pokemon on the bench with a lot of damage on it, the Team Rocket Sneasel can come in and just basically knock that out in the right circumstance. Because it does say it does 20 damage. It's not damage counters, it's 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon for each damage counter on that Pokemon. Alright. We also got a Lilith's Clefairy EX in the deck. You know, for fun. Dragapult's still a thing. Raging Bolt, still a thing. Can hit for weakness against those Dragon-type Pokemon. Can be useful. Again, we do play Psychic Energy in the deck. We also have Energy Switch, so there's ways to power up Lilith's Clefairy pretty fast. We also do have Pheasantipede EX as well. Flip the script, draw 3 cards when one of your Pokemon gets knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Great card. Great way to draw 3 cards. You know, we're going to be drawing a lot of cards with this deck. This is going to be a really fun deck. I'm really excited for this video. We're going over to the trainers now. There is a lot of Team Rocket trainer cards that came out in this set. One of them is the Team Rocket's Proton. If you go first, you may use this attack during your first turn. Very good. Search your deck for up to 3 basic Team Rocket's Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck. A great, great card to have in your opening hand to get your board state set up and get going as fast as possible. We also got 2 Team Rocket's Archer. You can only use Team Rocket's Archer if one of your Pokemon are knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Each player shuffles their hand into the deck, then you draw 5 cards, your opponent draws 3. So it could be a way to inconvenience your opponent a little bit. Hopefully you get some good cards and your opponent does not. We have 4 Team Rocket's Ariana. Draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. If all of your Pokemon in play are Team Rocket's Pokemon, draw until you have 8 cards in your hand instead. So this can be a way we can build up our hand with a whole lot of cards. Most of the Pokemon we do play are Team Rocket's Pokemon, besides the Lilith's Clefairy and besides the Pheasantipede, but you'll have to play this, you know, it's best to play this when there's none of those Pokemon in play, but odds are you're going to have a lot of Team Rocket's Pokemon in play and only Team Rocket's Pokemon in play. So this card can be really, really good. We also have Team Rocket's Giovanni. This will look very familiar to some of you that played in Sun and Moon. Reminds you of a card called Guzma. It's switch your active Team Rocket's Pokemon with one of your benched Team Rocket's Pokemon. If you do, switch in one of your opponent's benched Pokemon to the active spot. Now, I'll clarify, Guzma was any Pokemon. It wasn't Team Rocket's Pokemon. Let's just get that out of the way. But it's very similar, where you switch your bench Pokemon to the active spot and you switch out your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active. I don't know if Guzma said your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active. If you do, you switch yours. I'd have to look at that, but it's basically the same concept. So if you do not have a benched Pokemon, you cannot use Team Rocket's Giovanni because it says switch your active Team Rocket's Pokemon with one of your benched Team Rocket's Pokemon. So if you have no bench, you can't fulfill the first part of the card, so you can't do the second part of the card. Do keep that in mind. So how do we get these Team Rocket supporter cards? Well, we do have Team Rocket's Transceiver. It's search your deck for a supporter card that has Team Rocket in its name, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. That's why we're only playing like 2 Proton, 2 Archer, because we don't need 4 copies of these cards. We got the Team Rocket's Transceiver. We get this turn 1, we get the Proton, and we're off to the races. We're setting up our board state. We're good to go. We are fine. This can hopefully find any Team Rocket's card as long as it's not prized or discarded. Pretty great card in my opinion. There's also Team Rocket's Factory. Once during each player's turn, if they played a supporter card that has Team Rocket in its name from their hand, this turn they may draw 2 cards. So if you potentially have a 0-card hand and, oh, okay, not a 0-card hand, but you have Team Rocket's Ariana is your only card. You play that, you draw until 8, and maybe you get the Factory off that. You put down the Factory, you draw 2 more cards. It's a great way to draw a whole bunch of cards and hopefully get your energies, get your Pokemon, get your tools, get your items, whatever you need for a certain situation, and you're off and running. All right, we do play 4 Ultra Ball, great Pokemon search, 3 Earthen Vessels, because we're trying to get some energy sometimes, and we need to discard those energy so we can power up the Spidops, move some energy around, do some shenanigans, stuff like that. 3 Energy Switch, because again, we're going to be moving some energy around. 2 Buddy Buddy Poffin. Sure, if you don't get the Proton, you can get at least get your Team Rocket's Tarantulas up and running, ready to go, ready to evolve into Spidops. A couple copies of Pokegear 3.0 to help find some more Team Rocket's Pokemon, because it doesn't hurt. Night Stretcher to get something back from the discard pile. We got 3 Pokemon Catcher. Bring a Pokemon from the bench to the active if you flip heads. Pretty darn good effect. Our ace spec for this deck is Maximum Belt. Attacks used by the Pokemon this card's attached to do 50 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon EX. It's just a way to help hit some of those big numbers. There's Pokemon that have like 330 HP and stuff like that. We want to cover that, so we play the Maximum Belt to hit for as much damage as we possibly can. Rescue Board. Treat cost of this Pokemon this card's attached to is 1 colorless less. If remaining HP is 30 or less, it's free. Pokemon 1 retreat cost, we got Tarantula. Mimikyu is free retreat cost, actually. Pheasantipity is a 1 retreat cost. Articuno 1 retreat cost. Sneasel 1 retreat cost. Clefairy 1 retreat cost. Spidops might be a little icky. And also, as I mentioned, the Mewtwo has a 3 retreat cost, so that... Don't attach it to Mewtwo, okay? Don't attach it to Mewtwo. I mean, I guess you could if it's got 30 HP or less, but wait and see. And of course, Bravery Charm. Basic Pokemon this card's attached to gets 50 plus HP. Yeah, put it on Mewtwo. The 50 plus was a 280, 50 plus 280, 330 HP. Can be hard for some decks to hit. Our energy for this deck, we're playing 4 copies of Team Rocket's Energy. This is a way to get the Mewtwo powered up very fast. Can only be attached to a Team Rocket's Pokemon. Otherwise, you have to discard the card. As long as it's attached to a Pokemon, it provides 2 in any combination of Psychic and Darkness energy. So, it's pretty darn good, because Mewtwo is Psychic, basically. It's all Psychic. See? So, attached to the Team Rocket's Energy, it accounts for these 2 Psychic energy here. Then, of course, we play the Spidops. We have an energy to this card. Move it on to the Spidops with the ability Energy Switch on to the Mewtwo, and you are good to go. You're ready for the races. And that's also a way we can power up the Team Rocket Sneasel as well to hit something on the bench. Team Rocket's Mimikyu as well. If they got like a big Ogre Pond set up, then you can just come in and maybe just one-shot it with the Gemstone Mimicry. Or if they're playing Charizard, they took almost all their prize cards. You just go, cool. I'm going to copy your Charizard attack and just one-shot the Charizard. Hopefully for the game. And like I said, we're not worried about the Articuno. We're not running any water energy. We're running 3 copies of Grass energy and 1 copy of Psychic energy. So yeah, there we go, everybody. That is this Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX deck. Very excited to play it. Like I said, love some Team Rocket stuff. Yeah. Let's go to some games and let's see how we do. Alright, so we are going first here. Gives us a turn to set up, hopefully. Oh, we do got the Team Rocket's transceiver in hand, so we can set up our board state here. Let me put the Mewtwo up. There we go. Okay. Not quite what we want, but we'll see where we go from here. Alright. And we do top deck the Team Rocket's energy, which is good. Okay, we're going to Team Rocket's transceiver. Alright. Ooh, there's one Proton prized. Okay, good thing both of them aren't prized. Check the prizes here quick. Looks like everything for Pokemon-wise is good. I think we got, what do we got? Ariana in the hand. Okay. An Archer. Okay, the Team Rocket supporters are good. Got a Pokegear. Ultra Ball. Earthen Vessel. Okay, our tools there. Okay, we're good. Okay. I think we're okay. Alright, we're gonna Proton here. Okay. Hold on. Okay, they start to Dunsparce. What do we have? Do we just go 3 Tarantulas? We got the 2 Spite-Ups in play. Could just grab Articuno just to be safe. I don't know what shenanigans they're going to come up with. Let's just grab Articuno. Okay, we'll bench them. We're going to save the Ariana. We could. I think we're going to Earthen Vessel, discard Archer. Let's get those 2. Let's attach that. I mean, we could have attached the Team Rocket's energy, but I don't know. I'm just always worried they're going to play like a Crushing Hammer or something and just make me feel sad. I don't know if that's the right play. We could have attached the Team Rocket's energy, but again, I'm just always so weary of like Crushing Hammer and wasting discard special energy or energy in general. Plus, Dunsparce doesn't. It tells me this could kind of what this is. Okay, so we're going against Typhlosion. Okay. So, actually, that might work for us. The Artisan. Okay. So this is Ethan's Typhlosion. So hopefully they don't get a lot of Ethan's in the discard. Itchy. Oh, wow. Just an Itchy Pollen already. Okay. We're in great shape here. I mean, I'll take it. Okay. So we're going to have all these 2 Spite-Ops. Let's Artisan quick. I just want to see if there's anything I want to do. Sneasel. We should be one-shotting most things. The Mimikyu. I guess we really don't need anything. Let's do that. And then Ariana for 7 cards. We did get their factory, so that's good. Draw some cards because we can't play anything right now. Maybe we could get another Mewtwo or something. Okay. We got a Giovanni for later. So when they do evolve into the, I'm guessing the Quilava, we can knock that out hopefully next turn with the Giovanni. Yep, and we got our Pokemon for the ability to not be in effect, I guess. Yep, and we don't have to discard any energy. Get rid of that annoying Badoo. Okay, another Team Rocket's factory, not bad. Promoting Cyndaquil, okay, interesting. But they didn't promote the Dunsparce, or the Dunsparce. Okay. So they can't knock us out unless they knock out the Tarantula. But they're going to play an Ethan's Adventure, get 2 more Cyndaquil. I would think they would have promoted the Dunsparce because it's got the free retreat, so that's kind of an interesting play, but Arrogant and Typhlosion. No Cyndaquil. That's really interesting. And they grabbed the... Oh, was it 2 energy and Typhlosion? And the retreat. Wow, okay. Okay, they got Buddy Buddy. Okay. For 1. Where are their Cyndaquil? Can you not get Cyndaquil? Is Cyndaquil 80? No, it's 7. It is 70. What is going on here? Okay. That's really interesting. They didn't Buddy Buddy for a Badoo to item lock us? That's interesting. Okay. So we're going to Ultra Ball here. We're going to get rid of these 2 energy. Let's get another Mewtwo. Let's do this. Charge up. Charge up again. Let's get the energy into play there. I mean, we could just Giovanni here and save the catcher. But I mean, we could just catch her because we're not Badoo locked or anything. Yeah, that's Tails anyhow. I didn't. Oh, I messed that up actually. Actually, yeah, I kind of messed that up. Okay. So for this to work, I'd have to Giovanni, get the Quilava, and then bring up the Tarantula, energy switch onto Tarantula. Okay, I did mess up a little bit, but that's actually okay. That's actually okay. We are fine. We got the energy switch. We could have just attached it, but we're fine. Oh, we did play this, so we could get another energy. Let's see. That's fine. Make sure we retreat. Okay. Sure ball. No, we don't need to discard that energy. Yeah, we probably could have just attached to the Tarantula and then like gotten rid of the Buddy Buddy Poffin or something. We still figured it out. We could have played that a little bit more optimal, but the important thing is we got rid of the Quilava. Because again, I don't know why they didn't put Cyndaquils in play. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. I actually did go against a Typhlosion Pidgeot deck for League Monday. And I was playing Future Box, actually. It was kind of hilarious, but yeah, they actually beat me because I just couldn't get set up. Okay, here we go. Vessel, we can get rid of the Clefairy. We're not going to play Clefairy this game. We're going to get an energy. We can Ultra Ball, Buddy Poffin, and the energy. There's a Spite Ops. Okay, there it is. Now they put the Quilava on hand. Actually. Oh, now I wonder. Yeah, we should just attach to the Articuno, and then we could have Giovanni's retreated. I am bad at this game. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Do we just hope we get things here? Okay, let's make a play here. Charging up. Or we could have just attacked with the Spite Ops, actually. I mean, I feel like we're ahead. There's only one Ethan's in the deck. I think we could risk it. Let's risk it, actually. Yeah, I misplayed again. That's what I do. I just misplay. Okay. Can't be misplaying this in this game. As Tim would tell me, I'm not punished. I'm never punished for misplaying. And I'm starting to believe him. So promote the, okay, there you go. Promote the free retreater. That's usually the best idea. Cyndaquil, Quilava, okay. Yep. So Eden's Adventure, good. Okay. Now you're gonna get 2 Cyndaquil. Are they just all prized? Oh no, buddy. Oh no, buddy. Yep, and then yeah, the 30 for each, yeah. Yeah, Giovanni, like. Yeah, let's draw our 2 extra cards because it's good. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, 180. Yeah, we're all out of Giovanni's now. We're just down to Pokemon catchers. Wow. And there's no Palpad in the deck either, so the Giovanni's are gone. A Palpad could be interesting in the deck, but yep, got nothing. Good sir, I respect that you played, or good ma'am, good person. I respect that you played it out to the end. I do admire that. Unless probably one of the things is don't concede one game, and then you get a prize. Yep. So yeah, we got set up pretty early. That is a sweet coin. Yeah, I want to go first. That is a sweet coin. It's got Mewtwo on it, so that's pretty cool. I know the coin I have now has the 2 Mega Mewtwo's on it. But I know you can get the Team Rocket's coin in the Battle Pass. That's what I'm kind of hoping to get. Okay. Okay. We got the Rocket's Transceiver, so we're in a good spot. Pheasantipity. Okay. That tells me nothing about what you're playing. Like, okay. I mean, we can just get rid of it. Sure, all the tarantulas. Tarantula power. We'll actually save the transceiver because we don't really need anything else. Attach that to Team Rocket's Mewtwo. Yeah, we can save the transceiver for next turn. Yeah, so we can get the Ariana. And then we'll play the Buddy Buddy Poffin for nothing. And then hopefully draw some extra cards. Also, I don't know if anyone out there can hear. There is like some construction or power washing, or there's just something going on next to my apartment. So if that interferes with the sound, I do apologize. But okay, we're going against Ethan Zacian. Okay, not Ethan's, Hop Zacian. Okay, interesting. Okay. So now we need an energy. We need some energy. Okay, let's 160, 220. We need to take our 2 energy. We could also get the This is interesting. Okay, let's see if we can get it here. Team Rocket's Factory, I like that. Buddy Buddy Poffin. I mean, we could put that on the bench. Just so it's one less yucky card to draw right now, I guess. And it's got free retreat, so it's not a bad out. So, okay. I'm fine with that, actually. Transceiver. We get the Ariana. Okay, we're looking for energy. The Earthen Vessel. Energy, Earthen Vessel, Spite Ops. That's what we're looking for right now. Draw some cards. Okay. Did get Earthen Vessel, which is good. Just get all those out of the hand. If we can draw the Spite Ops and the Maximum Belt, or just a Maximum Belt, we're fine. Okay, unfortunately we didn't. That is kind of... It's really annoying. Okay. So the most we're doing is 160. So we could just knock out Hop Snorlax, but then Phesandipity's in play. Which is... You could at least force him to attach. No. I'd have to knock it out because if I just bring up Fez, they're just going to retreat. This is interesting. Okay. We do have to attach, so that's gotta happen. I mean, if we bring up the Snorlax, then I just need to knock out 3 more EXs, so it's just a weird price trade then. So let's just put pressure on the Zacian. Because at this point, we could save the catcher for... Oh, there's Duraludon in this. Okay, so that might change things a little bit. Okay. And they got rid of our stadium. They got no energy discarded, so that's... Okay, so Archer's in play now. Archer's in play. Okay, and there's Pokegear. If we get the Ariana, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 after we... That's really interesting. Let me see what this reads. You draw 5, your opponent draws 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bench the Articuno. Weak. They got 3 cards anyhow. So if this is the Pokegear, if this turns into Ariana, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm drawing 3 cards then, basically. Let's just see what we get, actually. Micronard should be 6 cards. Well, we got the Transceiver anyhow. I mean, we got the Archer, so... And we are taking a knockout too, so... Yeah. I don't know. Let's really get... Okay. Okay, we can't Ultra Ball. We can set ourselves up for later. Alright, we'll get a Spite Ops. I mean, we could have also gotten like the Fez and stuff, but then Ariana draws us less cards. And I'm not about that life. Okay, they shouldn't be knocking out Mewtwo next turn. Okay, and Sure Ball. No, we're not going to discard any energy right now. Okay. So we knock that out. Okay. Got a switch. Okay, that's good. The switch could be very beneficial. Because we can move that to the Mewtwo. Charge up again. Only one energy. Do they have the Ultra Ball? Because that would be annoying. No, they're just going to attack with the Snorlax. Okay, this still puts us in an awkward prize trade. Because then we would go down to 3, and then it's like, okay, we just still gotta knock out 2 EXs. Okay, there's Hop's Cram. So there is still... So they're probably, yeah, they're going to attack with the Hop's Cram. That makes sense. Of course, Fickle Spitting, 210. Oh, that's 330. Perfect. No, okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah, because Post-Wick and... Okay, so we need to find the... I have the energy in here, right? Yeah, I do. So Spidops, 30, 60, 90. So we could just Spidops here. We can just charge up. I don't want that card. I really don't want that card. That's horrible. But I mean, we really don't have any other choice, though. We have to Ariana. Because we can't bench the Clefairy. Okay, so we get rid of the Post-Wick. Nice. Team Rocket's Factory. Attach there. We can Fez for 3. But we already attached, so we should have Fezzed for 3 first. Then we could have attached the Rocket Energy if we had it. And then we would have then we would have retreated, and then we wouldn't have had the energy to... Yeah, I don't think it would have worked, actually. It wouldn't have worked. So do we just Fez for 3 cards? I don't know. I needed to go. That's unfortunate, but yeah, it was just kind of gross. We were just put in a position where it was just kind of gross. Yeah, because we needed to attach return to the Rocket, and then we needed a Giovanni. I think if we would have gotten the Giovanni, which we couldn't have got, then it would have worked, but yeah, like I said, we didn't have the Giovanni. Yep, okay. And then now they're not going to knock out the Spidops, which really hurts us. So then now... we are still between a rock and a hard place here because... Nope, the free retreater. Mimikyu is good. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I should have done earlier. I think I had Mimikyu. I should have Yeah, put up Mewtwo. Okay, that was my bad. Okay. So now this can be the Archer, which is probably what we need. Okay, we'll bench that. Let's rescue board onto Articuno, I guess. Then we can bench the Fez. This can get the other Archer. Hopefully it's not prized. Okay, perfect. Let's pick the board quick. Yeah, we don't have energy, so that's a shame. So we have to Archer here. Yep. Archer, we get 5, they get 3. So, okay, we do get a Spidops, which is good. Okay, that's what we needed. Hopefully that can draw us some, get the energy. Yeah, that's can get us the energy, hopefully. If we don't get the energy, we're kind of just, we're SOL. Okay. We are SOL. So now I think we have to promote the Mewtwo. Let's charge up. And we can get something stuck in the active. But Durrell is just going to retreat. Yeah, it's just going to retreat. Yep. So hopefully what can happen... Hopefully what can happen is they don't knock out Mewtwo or anything on my bench. And then just... Hopefully we can knock out the Zacian next turn. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Again, they're just going to retreat. Well... I would think that they remember that they can retreat basics, but I mean, I don't got anything else. Maybe they forgot. No, okay. I was thinking maybe they can forget that they can retreat. Yep, okay. So now we have to call out. Maybe they'll attack with Hop Snorlax. I don't know, there's not a lot of outs. Because 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. I think 230 is the most they can do with Hop Snorlax. This is not very good. I think we only play 2 stadiums in the list. No, we play 3 stadiums. We played 3 Rockets. We've gone through 2. We've gone through 1 energy. Okay, and they have no cards in hand. Brave Slash, hold on. Oh, that's right. Yep, okay. Yeah, they got it. Nice. Yep, good game. Alright, so we are going first again. Hopefully we get some good cards in the hand. Okay, we'll start with the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Now looks like we're not going to get the Proton. And we're going up against Ceruledge. Okay, interesting. Top decked Archer, which not what we really need right now. Grab the Tarantulas. We have a Spidops in hand. We do have a Spidops in hand. So that's good. The Protons are in the deck, and so are the Transceivers. Okay, the Ace Spec is there. The energy is pretty much all there. Okay, good, good. Okay. Unfortunately, not too much else we could do. I wish we could have attached return or something, but no, not a whole lot going on. Gotta end the turn. Alright. Oh, okay, so this is going to be Ethan's deck. See them, they played the Ethan's Ho OEX. So this must be the Cerulege that does 20 more. Fire Pokemon do 20 more, I believe it is. Or it might do something else. I can't remember what that Cerulege does. Okay, Nest Ball. It's finding something. But yeah, the Ethan's Ho EX, it's once during your turn, attach up to 2 basic fire energy cards from your hand to one of your benched Ethan's Pokemon. Pretty good ability for an Ethan's deck. And with Wellspring Mask Ogre Pond. Interesting. Okay, I'm kind of intrigued what the deck does. And there's Psychic Energy. What is this deck? Is this something new? Is this... What is this? Okay, so they're going to try in Wellspring. You have the Fire Energy for the Ho-Oh. And they're going to play Iono. Okay, so no Crispin here. Okay, we still got a Spite House, we still got the Ultra Ball, we got the Rocket's Transceiver. This might actually be a better hand. Until they bring up Badoo. Okay. Was afraid of that, so that is bad. This kind of hurts. Another Sharkadet. Bro, what is this deck? And the Itchy Pollen. No items for me. Hopefully we get... Okay, geez, okay. Get a Spite Ops. Sure, let's get a Proton. Man, too bad we didn't... I was gonna say play a Shaman, but that's not a Team Rocket Pokemon. Okay. This is gonna be tough. Let's get that, and that, I guess. Well, we can get the Mimikyu a free retreater, so that's fine, I guess. Let's put a Bravery Charm on the benched Mewtwo. And no items, so that's a pass of the turn. Kind of thinking they have to play a Crispin for the Wellspring Mask. Taking a long time for their turn. Okay, there we go. Ultra Ball. Probably for the Armor Rouge. I think it's the Armor Rouge that does 20 more. That's Cerulege. Was that an Iron Hands? What was that? There's also an Iron Hand. What is this deck? Okay. Oh, okay. Move fire from your bench to your active. Okay. So is that how they power up the Wellspring? That is how they power up the Wellspring. Okay, that's interesting. So it doesn't need a Crispin. Okay, so we can just move 2. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So now they're going to put 100 on the active, and they're probably going to knock out the Tarantula. Oh no, can they not? Oh no, it's just torrential. Oh, either they didn't want to shuffle or maybe Articuno prevents that. I think that's the effect. I think it does, yeah, that's the effect, so I can't do that. Okay. And our opponent conceded, okay. Alright, we're going first again. We've been going first all day here. And I think that's why the opponent scooped. I think the Articuno did stop the Wellspring from doing 120 to the bench. So they probably figured, yeah, let's just scoop. We're not going to play this game. But we did have the Rockets Transceiver to get our Team Rocket supporter card and do some more stuff. So I guess, whatever. Okay, we had the mulligan here. That's... Okay. Okay, I thought we were a little doomed, but if we didn't have the transceiver, we would have been doomed. Okay, going up against Enzor deck. That's what it looks like. Ooh, okay. So Rocket's transceiver, good. We're gonna get the Proton to set up here. Now we'll get that, and get that. Well, we could actually just get the Articuno here. Hold on, let me think. If it does 90 to the bench, is that? If it does 90 damage to the bench, that's not an effect of the attack, that's just damage, right? Well, either way. Just fill up our bench. Buddy boffin. See, the deck can set up really well. It's just the rest of this garbage in my hand is like, oh boy. Alright, attach to the Mewtwo, pass the turn. Don't know if we need the Articuno for this matchup, but I guess it doesn't. It doesn't hurt to be safe, I guess. Because what else would I put? I could have put another Rockets Mewtwo, maybe. It's a little early for that, I guess. Okay. Kind of wish I would have played Iono. Yeah. Oh boy. That's gonna be kind of a waste of your reversal energy there, bud. But, I mean, if that's your only energy, that's kind of your only energy. Can it be attached? Let me... Okay, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Go back. Go back. Okay. Ooh. Get an Ultra Ball, but... Oh, we're fine, actually. Okay. Ultra Ball, get rid of that, get rid of that. And we're going to get Spite Ups here. So we're going to take a prize this turn, at least. Spite Ups there. Charge up. Energy Switch. Rocket Rush. Knock out the Darumaka. Okay, there we go. Get one prize card, but hopefully it's something good. It's another Energy Switch. We can't really do much with that. Okay. We're in a bit of a pickle. But I'm trying to think if they can power up their Zork quick here. I don't know if they can. Because they need a manual attachment and then the ends PP up. Yeah, I think they need a lot of things going for them. Nest Ball, yeah, there's the ends Rush Ram. Which again, they need to get... Okay, yep. Ends Castle for retreat. Thank you for the Iono. I needed that. Thank you very much. Hey, thumbs up. Thank you for the new hand, buddy. Okay. Okay, we got Ultra Ball, Energy, Proton. We can discard all those with Ultra Ball. Got the Rockets Ariana to draw more cards. And the attach return to the Monkey Dory. Okay. What's the Zork weak to? It's weak to grass. We're one-shotting this. Okay, we're looking good here. We are looking good. Okay, Ultra Ball. Discard the Proton and the Energy. I get a Spidops. Because yes. Spidops is cool. Attach that. And then Rockets Ariana for 7 cards. Beautiful. And we got the Team Rockets Energy. Ooh, we got a lot of things going for us here. We can charge up that 1 energy. We can energy switch. Oh, there's a lot of things going on. I like this. And yeah, Rocket Rush for the knockout. I had to actually double check if the Zork was weak to grass, because I think before it was weak to fighting. The GX was weak to fighting. So yeah, this is interesting. We still got a Night Switch Stretcher in hand. I think we used all of our Energy Switch. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we've used all of the Energy Switch, so that's annoying, but... Ah, they got the Unfair Stamp. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, if they go for the Unfair Stamp... We still got the 3 Transceivers, and there's still 3 Arianas in the deck. So maybe we'll escape if they Unfair Stamp us, which they will. I don't know why they wouldn't. You got Petulant, okay. That was horrible. 2 Pokemon Catcher, okay. But I guess it could be worse. It could be worse, okay. So they're gonna attach there. I don't think they played. Have they played any PP ups? They have not. Okay. Okay, get rid of an Ultra Ball. Okay, there's Counter Catcher. Yeah, the Mewtwo will be knocked out this turn. But I mean, in response, we are knocking out a Zork with the Spidops, so I think that's a good trade. I mean, we're just going to play Spidops the rest of the game, so I'll take it. This is very interesting. Now I'm going to choose a new active, so what are they going to choose here? The other Zork. You're not just going to pass the turn, are you? They are. Team Rocket's Archer is kind of useless. Okay, let's think about this. So we can do 280. We now got the Zork. Get rid of all the energy, but we still got Spidops in play. Now, that's all we need. Yeah, let's just Ensure Ball. Let's just take the knockout. We get 2 prize cards. Hopefully there's something good. Ultra Ball Bravery Charm, okay. Something at least. Plus we still got the Rockets Mewtwo, so now they got... do they not play Ends PP up? and might want to call a doctor. Because he can't get it up. Okay, attach return. There's the Arvin. Okay, so now they're going to grab it, right? Okay, yeah, they do play it. Okay. But then there's no Iono, so now... my energy switches are gone, so that's... Okay. This is still not horrible. We just need an energy on like rescue stretcher. We need energy or rescue stretcher or something else. But we can do things. We can definitely do things. Bring up Mimikyu with free retreat. They take damage from the poison. From the Petulant. Ooh, the Rockets Ariana. Okay. Okay. We are going to play cards. We can get rid of the Archer because we draw more cards with the Ariana then. And we could grab Pheasantipity too, actually. We'll just play the Ariana first, draw a bunch of cards, then we can Fez. Draw a lot more cards. Because we don't need the Spite Ops, actually, technically. Okay. That'll work, actually. We only just need one prize card. So we're going to put the Bravery Charm. Put on Mimikyu, I guess. And we could waste the Pokemon Catcher. Because again, we only just need to take one prize card. Okay, it's a Tails. That's no big deal. Rockets Ariana. We just need energy. We got the energy. Good. We won the game. Alright. Attach. Charge up. Retreat. It's enough, right? Yeah, it's enough, but we'll just bench that. And 360 for the knockout on Ends Zoroark EX. Nice. Yeah, the Spite Up 6 for a good weakness, because Grass weakness is very relevant right now. Kind of lucky. Others you might not have done well. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's a few games with Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking that the deck is not going to be the best deck. It's not S tier, not A tier. It's definitely going to be a fun deck going forward. We'll wait and see if someone can come up with a better list, a more optimal list for the upcoming North American International Championships. I think regionals are done for the year, and I think that's the next big tournament. So we'll wait and see. Hopefully it has a good showing at Internats. I'm rooting for the deck. Love Team Rocket Pokemon. Mewtwo is also a great Pokemon too. So let's see how it does. So there you have it, guys. There's the deck that I've been playing with, Team Rocket's Mewtwo. Let me know what you think down in the comments section below. And let me know, what other deck do you want me to see play? Do you want me to play from Destined Rivals? Make sure you hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and be sure to join us for some more awesome perks right here on Mount Moon TCG.